You win 3 trades in a row, and suddenly you feel like you are him. The markets are moving just how you predicted. Your analysis, untouchable. Your confidence, sky high. But then, boom, one bad trade, and another. And before you know it, your account is bleeding. This is what destroys most traders, the illusion of control. And luck doesn't last. Stick around because I'm breaking down how traders fall into this trap, how it mirrors gambling, and exactly how to fix it before it ruins your trading career. Hi there, if you don't know me already, I'm Kujaks Pro, a trader, and I've been trading for over 3.5 years. I have experience in trading, and I have an edge. Coupled with that edge, I have a trading plan, and entrenched in that trading plan is my strategy. This strategy, coupled with my whole experience in the game, has positioned me to be constantly extracting money from the market, something that is difficult to do by a lot of newbie traders. Although I've talked about a bunch of reasons why traders fail at trading because of the numerous challenges that are inherent in the game of trading. I mean, that's what basically my channel is all about. In a bit, I'll be talking about one thing in this video, the illusion of control, and why luck doesn't last in trading. So stick around because you might just pick something that's going to change your trading game. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Now let's get into the video. The illusion of control is when you think you have more influence over outcomes than you actually do. It's a psychological trap, and traders fall for it every single day. You win a few trades and suddenly think you're a genius. You see a pattern and assume it will repeat. You feel smart, but what you're really doing is gambling, just with better branding. This is how traders trick themselves into feeling smart. 1. Small wins equals false confidence. 3 wins in a row doesn't mean your system works. It means your luck hasn't run out yet. 2. Overanalyzing noise. Zooming into the 1-minute charts and seeing rejection candles isn't analysis, it's astrology. 3. Selective memory. You remember the wins and forget the losses. Or worse, you blame the market for your losses and credit your genius for the wins. 4. Trading for dopamine. You overtrade and claim you're looking for high probability trade setups. You're wrong. You're just chasing a high. That's not trading, that's addiction. 5. Thinking activity equals control. You enter more trades to stay active, but all you're doing is feeding your need to feel in control, while the market eats your account alive. Gamblers believe they can read the table, that their timing is perfect, that their strategy will break the system. Sounds familiar? Traders tell themselves the same lies. I figured it out. The market is just consolidating. Next one will be the big one. It's just the same exact psychology, dressed up in candlesticks and Fibonacci. You will never control the market, but you can control how you show up. And that's where real traders separate from gamblers. They have a predefined risk, systematic entries, emotion-proof exits, trade journals, and clear rules followed every time. Control isn't being right. Control is being consistent, even when you're wrong. The illusion of control is the quiet killer of retail traders. It doesn't show up with loud, obvious mistakes. It shows up in the lies you quietly tell yourselves. It's fine, I'll get it back, just one more trade. If you've told yourselves these things before, it's time to stop. You don't need to feel in control. You need to be in control of what actually matters. Comment below, what's your illusion? The lie you keep telling yourself when you trade. Be honest, I'll be reading everyone. And if you're done gambling with your progress, grab my free Trader Rebuild Guide. It will walk you through the exact steps to reset your trading psychology and lock in discipline that actually scales. If you like this content, click the like button and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video.